I had a dream about Season Quest. I'm cancelling this podcast. That's too much.
Do I have
Bad
news for
news,
you?
We can't exist in people's subconscious. Sian, it doesn't count. You live with some of us.
Well,
You live with Troy and Charlie.
yeah, they're my buds.
Honestly, it kind of hurt my heart for you to call someone else your bud.
Oh,
I'm your bud.
oh, Lucy. Devastating blow. I only came onto this to tear the podcast apart. I'm sick of sitting in silence every week. I'm taking it down from the inside out.
What kind of drama could you even start? We'll find out.
You will find out. Tune in
That's the
to
trigger
hear
warning.
Sian destroy Season Quest.
You can't take down the system from the inside. There are no good cops.
So true.
She's not a cop though, Charlie. She's like James Bond.
James Bond is worse.
He's got a license
James
to
haven't
Bond
seen
beats
it.
women.
I was just meaning he's British.
That's rich American. Anyway, start your show.
All right. One of the classic tropes of hero media is, what do heroes really do? So let's start out by seeing what heroes do. Fissure.
Okay, so the accent's not going to be perfect because it's been like a year, but like 6 months. Yeah, I'm Fissure. I'm not going to do the voice yet. I'm Fissure. I'm Gino Giudice Jr. I'm like a teleporty boy. My powers is that I can teleport individual parts of my body. And after the events of Heroes, I started a team that was designed to rehabilitate villains and focus on saving people from dangerous situations. So I wouldn't fight crime. I would just go to like an earthquake site or a fire or whatever, and I would help people there. We've changed our name from the Disaster Squad because it really wasn't tracking well with the
Focus groups.
the focus groups. Yeah, so we've changed our name to the Greater Good because our plan is to help villains see the greater good and do good things. Credit to Sian for the name. Last night I was thinking of calling it the Super Savers because I thought it was a funny joke. And so Fissure right now is probably just like on standby doing like pull-ups like a fireman would, you know, just lifting weights, being strong while he waits for any disaster to come through. Maybe he'd do a bit of office work from time to time, but that's mostly like what his dad does and his mum does. He's not really into that sort of thing. He's more into the whole actually doing it. He's a practical person.
Yeah, very good. Bankshot. What you got going on?
I'm Bankshot. I'm Gracie Gutter. That's my actual name. Not my actual name. That's my character's name. I don't know what's happening. Anywho, I am a pool-themed superhero, but like billiards pool, snooker pool, not swimming pool. Anyhow, I am part of the Six now. I'm a big old superhero. I've got a sidekick, and what would the Six be doing, Charlie?
Currently, the Six are dealing with the aftermath of a battle with Mouseman.
Mouseman? Did he make human-sized mousetrap?
Yes, that's exactly what he did. You know, of course, because you were...
Of course, because I was there.
You were there. Yeah.
I'm helping, of course, like help, you know, people that are injured, and I would call up on my good pal Fissure and be like, hey, I need help. We've got this big battle's happened. We need people on the ground helping, you know, civilians.
Yeah, all right.
There's a lot of people trapped in mouse traps.
Cool, whatever. Yeah, all right. I'll send a team over. What sort of extraction are we looking at? Is it like a sort of building trap, or you know, we got a few different ideas here. So what's the
Fissure has his glasses on. He's going through different checklists.
People trapped in mouse traps? You said.
People trapped in not necessarily mouse traps, but like big traps, and buildings come down. And I sound incredibly calm about this.
All right. Yeah.
It's like the game Mousetrap. There's a lot of just like Rube Goldberg machines, but like city size kind of things, and some of them are still like going because they go for a while. Like there's a giant marble going down the street that's about to hit some giant dominoes. Even though Mouseman has already been defeated, his ruminations still live.
Yeah. Okay.
So just now, listeners, when you not imagine this conversation because it's happening. But just reflect on the rest of the conversation that's been, and just imagine us far more concerned and way more hurried, because I didn't realize things were still happening.
Yeah, okay. I'll get a team over real quick. I'll probably be there, you know. And you know what? I got a new like we got a volunteer. She's very competent. I reckon this could be a good job for her. So I'll bring her. All right.
Sounds good. See you then.
And I get my squad together, including one of my newest volunteers, the Mongoose.
All right, Mongoose, the Mongoose. Go ahead and give us a little intro.
I'm the Mongoose. I'm nervous. I don't know. I don't. I made this character last night while dying. So
We were watching moose videos.
yeah, I was being distracted by wildlife cameras.
We did spend a lot of last night watching trail cams.
Yeah.
We probably spent 2.5 hours watching trail cams.
After Lucy went to bed, we watched another 45-minute one.
Why?
Because they're awesome.
We love
You get to
watching
watch
trail cams.
animals
They're
in the
so cool.
wilderness.
Let us
Yeah.
send you some your way, bud. We'll send some your way.
We'll send you the log. You've seen the
Yeah,
log.
But like, is it like highlights, or is it most of it just like an empty field and then like a deer shows up?
It's a trail cam, so it's motion activated.
Oh, right.
So yeah, those we watch are like highlights, but also we do love watching like the live jellyfish at the Monterey Bay Zoo.
It's an
and,
aquarium.
Aquarium. And
Jellyfish don't do anything.
but they're so pretty, Charlie. And then we also, there's a great live camera of like this big river and there's bears in it like all the time, and that one's live. It's not necessarily highlights, so that's pretty cool.
Sian was introducing her character.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I can't go on a full trail cam thing. Sian was about to go.
Okay, fine. Sian can participate, and I'll stop talking about the bears.
We gotta get back on trail.
Yeah. I'm the Mongoose. I catch word of Fisher having this conversation, and I am freaking out. I'm freaking out. I wasn't ready to be thrown into such a big situation so quickly, but I guess this is what I came to do, right? Came to work for the greater good, so I'm mentally prepping.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, Goosey, you're with me in Truck Nuts. He's a supervillain who is a big truck. And we're gonna go.
What does truck nuts do?
He's a big truck. He used to when he was a villain.
Sack tap everyone.
He would drive his truck into people's nuts.
Brutal.
But he doesn't do that anymore. Instead, he works with us, and he's a pretty good. He's a big truck. People can hop in him. It's like a transformer, though. He's not like a person, truck-shaped person. I think his soul is trapped inside the engine. Either way. You're with me in Truck Nuts. Goosey, how comfortable are you right now? Scale of 1 to 10. We're going to be saving lives today, and I know that's what you want to do, but I'm just checking to make sure this isn't going to be too hard for you.
It's the Mongoose, but it's fine. I'm really confident. I think I can. No, I feel good. I can do this. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this is a good opportunity for you to get some real life experience. Really try things out. We got Simi over here. He's gonna be looking for guys with traps that we can't see. Other people, other villains who we have named from previous Heroes episodes. I don't remember them all.
I mean, surely you wouldn't bring everyone.
No, we're not bringing
Foghorn?
everyone. Foghorn, he's one. I don't think he'd be here because he's more of a fire guy.
Yeah.
More of a
there's no
putting out
fires
fires
going
guy.
on. Yeah.
We get inside Truck Nuts and head towards the location that Bankshot said.
Yeah. So this is in Central, where a lot of villains like to show off, because it's the most central.
And like the big superhero HQ is meters away.
Yeah, exactly. So you arrive. Are you like teleporting in? Is Rift there too?
I don't know where Rift is right now, but we'd be driving
Okay.
in Truck Nuts, like I just said repeatedly.
Okay, sorry. I assumed it's an emergency. You have a teleporter on the team. You'd be teleporting in, and I overlooked.
I
the
can't
fact that you're
teleport
just-
my whole body. That's one thing that's very well established about Fissure. And I don't
have
know where
before.
Rift is, okay? He's busy doing
Okay.
other things. Maybe he's saving
Yeah.
people across the other side of the world, Charlie. Please do not judge. We're going as fast as we can. Truck Nuts is speeding.
Yeah, he's speeding at a safe speed, and you get to Central. Grasshopper and Dr. Density right now are apprehending Mouseman as Civilian communicates with the city and tries to get everyone where they need to be. He's telling you now, Gracie, that there is a giant springboard that is about to launch a giant candle onto a giant string, and you can't let that happen because the string will release a hammer that will knock into a building.
Mouseman could be so effective as just an engineer. Imagine if he built a
Bring him on your
bridge.
team. Bring him on your team.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. We tell the Six to send most of the villains to rehab centers and stuff. Obviously, after a trial.
He would also have the fucking most badass like theme park ever.
Oh,
I feel like all of my ideas for villains, I'm like, but they could just do something fun.
They could just be good and nice.
you would
for a
like
little
Foghorn
bit.
could be a fog machine. Eyeball could create a water park. This guy could create a theme park.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my favorite thing I have, which is that one ball that like splits in half and it's got like that really strong rope in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna huck that to the other side of it so it's like against the building and like staying down, and then connect the other side so it's like something in the way so it can't fling up.
Yeah.
So it's obstacle in its way so it can't like launch itself. If it launches itself, it stops.
Nice.
To buy myself time to try figure out how to like turn it off.
Yeah. Should we have the first roll?
Yeah, what am I doing?
Directly engage a threat? Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, cool. Snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
Yeah.
Mark potential.
Yep. Mark yourself
Cool.
a potential. You throw your rope catch device thing, and just as it is about to wrap around the catapult springboard, the mechanism unhinges and it launches your ball along with the giant candle into the string, which is now burning. It's a pretty big fucking rope, so it's like on fire. It hasn't like been cut yet, but yeah, the rope is now on fire and the hammer is about to fall.
Okay, new strategy. I'm gonna use my ball that's filled with foam. The foam one. And
Yep.
it sounds like I'm making it up in the moment. No, I made it up ages ago. I've used the foam. And I want to, like, huck that at the thing so the foam, like, wraps around the fire to try, like, put it out.
Yep.
Directly engage with threat again.
Sure thing.
Don't roll another snake eyes. 5. What's my fucking deal today? In the
been a
wake
while.
of this failing, I yell to Trickshot because he's got cards and he can do shit with that. I don't know if Gracie would understand what his powers are. Lucy fucking doesn't. I tell him to stop the hammer.
All right. I'll roll for old trick shot. He says, sure thing.
Sorry, what?
He just says sure thing.
But he
He
says it
doesn't-
like that?
Yeah, he's a little bit.
Are you trying
hungover.
something new? I hate it.
He rolled a 6.
Can I give him a point from the team pool?
Yep.
Yeah, I do that so we don't fuck it up even more.
Yeah. He says, wait, do you guys have pet names? Because you are also dating your sidekick.
Not that I've thought of, so if you think of one, go for it.
Okay. He says, watch this, babe shot.
I'm breaking up with him. That's fucking awful.
Boob shot.
And
you call him Dick
before your
Shot.
eyes.
Fuck
I don't know,
off.
wouldn't they call them like hot dick or something?
I call him my ex.
Before your eyes, the giant hammer turns into a flock of doves. And then he
Whoa.
claps
Nice touch.
and flourishes.
It's crazy that, like, it's so funny that he's my psychic because he's way more powerful than me, but he's fucking so dumb.
Yeah, well, yeah, the
He
thing
wouldn't
is,
be
he
able to do
wouldn't
it
have
himself.
he wouldn't have tried to stop it if you didn't tell him to.
Yeah. He needs clear instructions.
He doesn't recognize
fine.
danger,
No.
unfortunately.
Can't even call him a himbo because he's not like huge. He's just dumb. But like, I guess power set wise, he's very powerful. So in that way, he's a
Yeah.
himbo.
But also, it just feels mean just being like, he's a dumbass and he's not even hot. Which is crazy that it feels mean because he's not real.
By this time, we've probably arrived and started helping people. So
Yeah,
I'd be like,
absolutely.
you know, I'd be doing my thing of just blinking my arms into places that are hard to reach and teleporting people out and stuff, you know? It's
Yeah.
just what I do.
There's a couple people that are like trapped in a big old like pile of slime it's a bit harder to just like blink them out.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that?
I'm going to wield my powers, which is an adult move I have now, and I'm going to use my wield my powers ability to grab the slime and teleport that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I'm rolling plus Farik.
Oh, just to interrupt for a second, something we probably should have mentioned is that Snowflake Supreme and Stellar are currently off-world, hence why they are not joining us today. They're in space doing space things.
I was thinking after this we would talk about it, like we'd go have a coffee and be like, damn, sure is crazy that Snowflake Supreme, well, we'd say Chill and Wade probably.
Yeah.
Well,
we can do both.
It's nice that it all kind of meshes and works together, because the reason Troy can't play today is because he's in space. He got accepted into NASA.
He got abducted by aliens.
Station.
Who run NASA.
Yeah, sorry, the alien's name is NASA. By coincidence.
Hello, I am NASA. I am taking your Troy. He has been accepted to space.
I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
9.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I get to choose one of the things, and what I'm going to do is neutralize an opponent or threat, at least for now. So I'm going to teleport that slime away, thus neutralizing the threat. And just be like, alright guys, you're going to be a little gooey, but hopefully most of it came off with the teleporting. I don't do a lot of liquids that much, so it's going to be a little bit so-so, but you know what I'm saying? Alright, good to see it. And I high-five every person as they come past.
Yeah, and as they're high-fiving, they're like, thanks, rescue team. Thanks.
It's greater good is what we go by. Keep that in mind.
Weren't you just like, what were you last week?
Last week it was Super Savers, but we just got a really good I think this one's gonna stick. Okay, like slime, eh?
Okay.
Nah, you get it. All right.
One guy takes out a notebook and crosses something out and writes something new. He's like, thanks, greater good.
Yeah, it's all good. You can call me Fissure. That's my name. Remember?
No, I know. Fissure.
Yeah. Cool. Just checking. I'm having flashbacks to last year. It's been exactly 1 year since the event of Heroes. I'm having a flashback to last year.
Everybody knows Fissure.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I was in a taxi once and no one knew my name. So, you know.
All right. Yeah. So you guys are cleaning up the situation well. The 6 have all but sort of left by now, save Bankshot and her sidekick, because they don't do the after stuff. The greater good does at this point.
And Gracie's still in that phase of being like the new person and kind of overcompensating. And be like, I can stay late and help, it's fine. Like, yeah, I'm happy to.
No, yeah, like overtime hours. I'll get those, right? No? Oh,
yeah.
Well.
Oh, that's fine. I'm in it for the love of the game.
I came back to our lair and just a lot of dishes overall. Like I was doing overtime. You guys were back here. No, but I'll do them too.
We have a dishwasher. You can pop them in. I'll turn it on later. But yeah, do you guys want to? Oh, you'll just leave them for me? That's fine. Jeremy, do the fucking dishes.
Anyway, the situation in Central is dwindling. You've done your job. Another fucking well done to the greater good and the 6. And you find yourselves in a almost sort of like a little reunion. It's probably been a minute since you guys have like physically been in the same space. Most of the time it is like different situations. So yeah, Bankshot, Fissure, you're back.
Biz, how are we?
Good, yeah, good. I mean, greater good's going great. You know?
Yeah, greater than ever.
We get a lot of donations from very charitable people a lot of the time. Obviously, the 6 puts in their daily dose. And we're getting a lot of really good volunteers, you know. I mean, obviously, the villains are like... the focus is on rehabilitating these villains, but we've got a couple people who are just, you know, interested heroes, you know. Like Mongoose over here, Goosey.
Mongoose? Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too. I'm currently shitting my pants that you will recognize me in some way.
So you're new?
Yeah, just Fissure wanted to have me on, and I thought it was a cool opportunity. I really like you guys. Yeah. I
mean, you saw her climbing those walls, right? That's the Mongoose powers. Were you bitten by a radioactive mongoose? What's the story with that?
No, I don't really know what happened.
kind of happened one day?
Yeah, I just never tried it, and then I tried it and it happened.
Wow,
It's
cool.
an X-Men origin
That rules.
rather than a Spider-Man origin.
Yeah.
Yeah, X-Men origin Mongoose instead of Wolverine.
Yeah. What's your costume look like, Mongoose? The Mongoose?
Mongoose is... She's pretty new to the game. It's kind of just like a brown tracksuit situation.
Mask?
Plain old, like, brown piece of fabric tied around the head with the eyes cut out.
Nice.
And my hair is in 2 little buns like Mongoose is.
Aw.
I'm not sure if Gracie would recognize it. I feel like she might, even if...
You can roll for it.
Okay, yeah, sure thing. What am I rolling?
Assess?
Be Pierce the Mask, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
11! I changed which dice I was using.
Nice. So you recognize immediately that this is Sydney Simmons. You definitely went to school with her.
Probably
and
still
her
go to
costume
school with
isn't-
her.
Still go to school with her.
I'm like 17.
You didn't
Yeah.
drop
Yeah,
out
so
and
it's-
just work full-time as a superhero?
You're getting paid by the 6.
Gracie would care about her education.
You didn't care about your education during Heroes.
Well,
Didn't do your homework once.
That was a huge situation, though. A lot was happening.
yeah. Now I've got time, barely.
Yeah, that's Sydney Simmons. The mask isn't covering much.
I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't want to, like, ruin it for her in front of other people. Maybe if I get her alone later, I'll be like, you finished that physics homework or anything? What did you get for 6? But I wouldn't while we're in front of other people. 'Cause that
Right,
feels
right.
mean.
Yeah.
Fisher's going like, yeah,
Yeah.
Mongoose is one of them classic heroes who hides their identity. It's like, I didn't even think people did that anymore, but I guess, you know, it's still a thing, right? Like, it's cool. It's classic, you know what I'm saying? I remember back in Dimension 2, well, Earthpoint 2, holy shit. Everyone hiding their identity, no, all secrets. It's crazy, you know?
Well, I think the only reason we don't hide our identity anymore is because now we're famous and we don't really have a lot of options.
Yeah, and this is more like
Yeah.
a job. I don't really have a lot of enemies, you know what I mean? Because, like, pretty much all my enemies are either dead, like Eyeball and Hallow, or, like, you know, working with me currently. So it's kind of like, I don't need to. It's not necessary.
You guys are in pretty much the equivalent of Times Square. So there are billboards, advertisements everywhere. The screens that are still operational. And as you're talking about old and dead enemies, the screens all flicker black.
Gracie's incredibly, like, the second anything changed, she would immediately be like, what's happening? And, like, surveying the scene.
Right.
Because she never changed.
Fissure does not take notice because he has changed. He's become way more lax. He's thinking that's a weird mousetrap that they've set up.
And as the screens go dark, you hear a voice. Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Dearth Point.
Oh, this guy again? This fucking... This... What's the Italian word for idiot?
I think you're looking for the word Galumba, Fisher.
This fucking Galumba.
It's great that he pauses for so long so we can make our little comments. Because he knows we are.
I couldn't think of the word.
It's all about showmanship.
Yeah, he's really in it for, like, the art. The love
And
of the game.
and the screens all turn on, and you see Dearth in his prison cell, in his prison uniform, just covered in dirt, hair disheveled, black-eyed, and he's holding something, like a notebook, and he starts to...
Like, before he even starts to speak, I, like, whisper into my communicator, pull shark, lock down the prison.
Locking down prison now.
And that's the end of Heroes.
You've solved it. Darren Dearth begins to speak. It's Friday now, November 4. What news for you I have in store. As the sun now casts its rays, we look forward to our weekend days. But something deep stirs in the earth and whispers words to our host Dearth. In hallowed ground the sun will set. A hero always pays their debt. Have a good evening. And the screens all shatter.
Buzz.
Dude, you're trying to outdo the season quest rap now, aren't you? Simon
literally-
said that she was.
I said to Tom, should I just come on and just do the season quest wrap and then leave?
I think that should be the outro.
Okay.
Should you remix
But
it to
you
change
can't
it to
look
your
it up.
characters?
I can't look it up. I just need to make it up on
You
the
have
spot.
to go from memory.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so in. That rules.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Man, I hate it when they speak with riddles because I'm not good like that. Am I? Was I? I don't remember.
You're good with computers.
I was good with computers.
I'd
yeah,
be good
that's
with.
right.
I'd be good with riddles.
Yeah,
Lucy's
you're
not
detective.
because she's Lucy's not the brightest. Gracie's the brightest. It's great.
Yeah.
It's so difficult playing a clever character. I'll always complain about it.
Hollow ground and hero debt. Hero, hollow. That's something's there. Something's linking for me there, but I can't put my finger on it. The brain won't connect.
You sound like Eminem.
Something's brain busting me. These alimony fees, they trying to get a huff of me.
That's an awfully hard riddle, God.
I was just helping Lucy through the riddle in case she couldn't figure it out.
Thing is, I know it's Hello because Charlie told me.
Yeah, Charlie messaged us saying, "This is the plot for this."
I just messaged the title. That's all.
Well,
Maybe it's not.
Hallow's coming back from the dead as a zombie. I say, with no change in the cadence of my voice.
Well, no, because the thing with when I so Mongoose, don't judge here. When I killed Hallow,
Oh,
I said don't judge. The fuck?
sorry.
It was an accident, kind of. Well, it was on purpose, but also an accident. It kind of put me out of commission for a while, and I felt really bad about it. I more felt bad about a different
Put
guy
you
I
out
killed.
of commission for maybe 2.5 days.
Yeah, but it hurt.
Do you feel bad about it?
Okay, well, let's just say this. Hallow this didn't really go public at the time, but Hallow was not a hero. He was a bad guy, and he threatened to basically destroy the world because there was no one pure aside from him or whatever, and he worked with a lot of villains, and he was killing our friends or trying to. So I did this thing where I blinked him into a mine where there was no sun, which killed him but also did a lot of damage to me and almost killed me. So my dad had to put a space stone inside my chest from a different earth point. There's more than one earth point. I don't know if you know that in school. Do they teach that in school? I'm homeschooled.
Yeah, they do teach publicly now that there are 9 known Earth points.
When Fizz is explaining the whole Hallow thing, Trickshot's eyes go like super wide. Because he forgot that Hallow was a villain, because he wouldn't have ever interacted with him as a villain.
He did. He got shocked, which is
Oh,
why
yeah.
he got stabbed in the back. That's the exact. He would 100%
He
have
was
interacted with
directly
Hallow as a
affected
villain.
by
I
his
mean, he
villainy.
did... Well, I was the villain that day. He was just like, I guess the heroes are just fucking stupid today.
Trickshot shivers, and he's like, he rubs his back a little bit. He's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how I got magic. But yeah, I mean, if he can't come back because he's like, in the ground and dead and no sun powers anymore because that's all with Wade and shit. So it doesn't make any sense. I think you I think instead we should be thinking about it like maybe my link was working where it was like Hallow hero. Maybe it's like a hero inspired by Hallow that's paying. Maybe we're gonna go to a bank. Oh, maybe Wade is behind on his taxes because he's in space all the time, can't pay his taxes. Maybe we need to work out his tax forms. I can get my mom on that. She's great with this whole thing. She does accounting now. So if that's...
I'm ready in the W4s now, sweet cheeks.
Why did she call me Sweet Cheeks?
I don't know. I guess she calls you Scampy.
Could you imagine if your mum called you Sweet Cheeks?
Charlie's
What's up,
really,
60
really
hours?
bad at
Sweet
pet names, is what we've learned.
Hey, fat ass, how's it going?
Charlie's legally never allowed to call anybody a pet name for the rest of his life.
Oh boy.
Paul Shark, is Hallow still buried in the mines? Or was he ever moved or anything?
To my knowledge, his body still is in that location, yes.
Should we go check it out? I say to the others.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you know what? I was going to do the 3-3 Threedom Fighters thing, but there's only 2 of us, so we need a third for the Threedom Fighters. A third friend to help us out. That's a third fighter.
Trickshot takes a step
Because
forward
we're
and
just
I'm
the
like,
Totem
no.
Fighters right now, you know?
Trickshot is checking his communicator right now, and he's like, just got a message from Dr. Density. She said that Dearth is kind of like your guys' shtick. So if you guys want to do this for old time's sake, the Six are happy to take a step back.
Let's do it. To the mines.
Yeah, just to go back to
We don't need a chant.
Threedom Fighters.
Am I invited? Or, I mean, I could stay back and just, like, I don't know. It's up to you guys. I just, yeah, like, whatever you guys think.
Actually, this could be perfect, because Snowflake Supreme's not here, and his name ended with an E. So, the Mongoose also ends with an E. It could be you could be the Threed Fighter.
It's fine, I don't have to come. I don't think that makes any sense.
I think you'd be great, you know, because you're really capable, and it's a great learning experience to fight a villain and get the whole shebang. And you know what? You've only experienced the saving people part of heroism. There's a really fun side to it that you might enjoy a lot, which is beating people up. Personally, I drifted away from it.
I don't know about that.
Well, I don't know. Throw a punch right now at my hand, and just we'll see how much it hurts. You know, throw a punch. Hard as you can. Just do it. Throw a punch. I can take it. Throw a punch. Throw a punch.
That doesn't seem very professional.
Throw a punch. Just throw a punch. It's fine. Throw a punch at my hand. It's my hand. I'm strong. I work out every day.
What? After you say that, I just throw the hardest fucking punch of my life into your hand.
My arm stays where it is. The rest of my body goes flying.
I told you I didn't think that was a good idea.
Gracie
okay?
cracks up laughing and is like, "You're invited. Let's go."
Okay.
You're so in. Let's
should
do
I bring
this.
anything?
Just yourself.
You got everything you need?
Gadgets?
Yeah.
Are you a gadgeter?
No.
Yeah, just come. Costume, strength. I blink back to my arm because I'm yelling from a distance.
I'll bring some of this straight. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know who else is with us right now, and I forgot to mention? Beefquake.
Beefquake.
So Beefquake's on my shoulder.
Beefquake.
Was Beefquake okay when I hit you?
Yeah, he can like phase through objects, so he probably just didn't feel it.
Yeah.
Come on, Beefquake, let's go.
Meow.
Trucknut's already gone home, so we'll have to walk.
We've got the tubes.
Oh yeah. I don't get to use them. Sure, it'd be helpful for us to be able to use them. I don't know. The Six doesn't let us.
They'd have
No,
access to
the tubes
surely.
are now part of public infrastructure. They are a much widened network and can take you pretty much anywhere. All thanks to Paul Soar.
Yeah.
So you go, make your way to the old mines, and before you see something either expected or unexpected, depending on what you thought that sort of riddle was. You see an enormous dugout hole where it was previously covered after your battle. You see, as the sun sort of sets into the empty hole, you see it is empty. You see damage of the battle from last year, and around you see markings, unnatural looking markings around the hole.
Goosey, can you dig holes?
Yeah, I'm actually, I would say I'm pretty good at holes. Yeah.
Could you dig around this area and look for a corpse?
I don't.
Corpse?
Oh, I don't know about. I don't know about that one.
No, it's dead. It's not like it's gonna do anything.
I haven't seen a dead body before.
Oh, it's like a skeleton. You've seen skeletons in movies and such.
Yeah. I guess I have. Yeah. Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? And we've got PTSD classes back at the lab if you get that.
How do I get that?
You just sign up for it through the villains.
Okay.
It's a villain thing, but you could sign up for it as a volunteer.
Oh, I don't.
It's grief counseling. It's great. It's really good.
Okay. I'll dig a hole. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And while you do that, I'm gonna take a look at these symbly wimblies.
The what?
The symbols.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, his accent really caught me off guard there as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at these symbols. I'm assessing the situation.
I'm gonna get to digging.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also look at the symbols.
Sweet. Mongoose, as you're digging, do you have like claws on your suit?
No, I actually just have. I have very abnormally sharp fingernails.
Okay, sweet.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Charlie's resisting, going like Sabretooth.
And I'm just plowing through this with my bare hands.
You have bear
Fuck
hands? No, you have mongoose hands.
And
Yuck,
Mongoose
yuck, yuck.
hands.
And you're noticing something interesting as you're plowing through the dirt. The hole that you're sort of expanding, the marks around it immediately look to be similar claw marks that like you're leaving behind, as if this hole was also dug by a clawed or sharp fingernailed individual.
Interesting. Guys, Fisher, are you busy?
Yeah, I was just looking at these symbols. I blinked my head down to you. What's up?
I'm just making some progress over here, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's really weird. I might be overthinking it, but do you see the way that I'm scratching away at this?
Yeah, little scratch holes.
Do you see these marks that I'm leaving?
Yeah, for sure. Fissure. For sure.
Yeah. Do you see those ones over there that are pre-existing?
Oh, yeah, I guess they look a little older.
But look at the shape of them. Don't they look
Yeah,
the same?
remarkably similar.
Do you know, is there anyone who could have done that? Do you know?
Charlie, do I know anyone who could have done that? I feel like I don't know anyone with sharp fingers.
You haven't interacted with them, but you know of them.
Okay, who? Don't be coy. Do I have to say the name? Do I have to come up with it?
Well, it'll come up. Don't worry.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I got a villain. It's at the back of it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't quite think of it. Someone with sharp claws. Villain, I'm guessing, right? Not a hero?
Villain, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they definitely have some sharp claws on them.
Yeah, I mean, so do you. That's scary, the fact that you can just dig through the ground like that.
Yeah. I'm
Someone
kind
who's
of out of
probably
practice,
good at
but-
helping other people or themselves escape things.
Can I answer? Can Lucy answer?
Lucy can answer.
Is it Haldini?
You reckon it might have been the claw marks of Haldini, the escape artist werewolf.
Oh my goodness, I
Haldini.
am just like Gracie. It's everything I've ever wanted.
Gracie yelled down the hole. Is it Haldini? Yeah, okay, so there's this guy. To teleport my finger down so I can point at you, like I'm knowing what's going on. There's this guy, Haldini. I've never interacted with him. But he's like a werewolf who can escape from things really well.
Oh.
He's
Well-
yeah, we've been trying to get him on the program for months, but you know, the thing is, like, he is a normal guy most of the time, and then when it's like a full moon, he's a werewolf, and so he's kind of like, you know, or like a moon. I don't know how it works specifically, but he's not human when he's a werewolf. I think I don't know, but he won't return our calls. He just keeps going every time. So
Do you think he's trying to escape from something?
What
Or
I would say is, I mean, this is just a theory. I'm not the detective here. I blink my other hand down so I can move my hands around to show that I'm explaining things. I mean, my theory is, like Bankshot said, like BS said, sorry, I call it BS, that's her nickname. Like BS said, I think that he was digging someone out, because here is where we had Hallow. And if this is like a hole, you know what I'm saying?
right.
So maybe the villain's trying to bring him back or something.
Interesting.
I got a 10, by the way, on my check for those symbols, Charlie. What did I notice about that?
And I
You
got an 8,
noticed-
so I vaguely know. I know somewhat of what he knows.
Okay, I'll go with Tom first. You notice that these markings look, first of all, occultish. They are symbols of old magic sort of shit. But more importantly, like, that's also what you notice, Bankshot. That's how far you get. Fissure, you notice that in the thing that marked them in the dirt left behind some, you would call it probably ectoplasm.
I can't remember his name.
Polterghost.
Polterghost. Interesting. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere here.
Jeremy, these guys were all from your neck of the woods from when we all were covering the city. From, you know, the event of Heroes, the Season Quest campaign.
Yeah, these guys are from Hard Knocks, yeah?
Yeah, did they ever team up or anything?
They did like a brief stint. They called themselves the Scare Squad.
Who was in the Scare Squad?
It was
I really like that name though as well. I'm about it.
it was Haldini, it was Polterghost, and it was Empire.
So yeah, it might be, you know, those three trying to get Hallow.
Well,
They need a
Empire's
zombie.
dead.
Yeah.
He got his brain
Oh
shot
yeah,
off.
I forgot.
Yeah, you'd think that
By Hallow.
if they're the Scare Squad, they wouldn't want to do that stuff because they'd be like interacting with the guy who killed one of their good friends. Maybe they didn't like Empire. He always struck me as someone who was more willing to be good.
Maybe they don't have a choice to work with Hallow.
Hey, Mongoose, you want out of the hole?
Yeah, I'll get out of the hole. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's gonna be a quick. You might feel a little in your stomach, you know?
Oh.
A little bit of. And
Oh,
I
I
teleport Mongoose out of the hole.
Gracie, you also recall that during the cleanup of Mouseman, the screens did like lose power and flicker and shit.
Like Empire would if amps. I wasn't meant to sound dumb. It wasn't my intention. I mean, if they're bringing Hallow back to life, they might be able to bring Empire back, although he did fucking pop, so... I mean, if one of them's a ghost guy, could bring people back from the dead, I guess.
And yeah, you also recall that during the events of Heroes, that Polterghost was able to sort of go into your mind and speak to the spirits of the dead, kind of thing.
I guess it's that.
Charlie, would I know anyone who works for the Greater Good, one of the villains who we've got on the team? Would I know anyone who would like interact with these people normally, like anyone who might have been in the Spook Squad or might have been adjacent to the Spook Squad?
Yeah, you've got a guy on your team. His name is Skelly Tom.
That rules. I love it.
And his power is that he is a skeleton, but he can move all of his bones individually. He's kind of like a shittier, scary version of Fissure. He can't teleport his limbs, but he can like move all of his bones individually.
I love him so much.
Okay, guys, I got a dude back at Greater Good. You'd know him, Mongoose. Skelly Tom?
What?
Skelly Tom, he works at Greater Good. He's a skeleton. He's hard to miss.
Oh, well, I have heard some rattling around the place. I was a little bit confused about that.
Either way, he
You
used
were
to
a
work.
little rattled?
I think he used to work with the Scare Squad, so we could probably tube down and talk to him about some, what they might be up to.
Sorry if this is insensitive to ask, but is he fully reformed? Do you think he'll be honest with you about it? Do you think he'll help?
I don't know. I mean, we played golf once.
So
He used his leg, so I think he's pretty good. But like whatever. If he lies to us and stuff, then he'll go to prison. I think he's aware of that. I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy.
I think it's worth trying.
Yeah, I reckon, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what's the harm?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Can we get a tube back to Greater Good HQ?
A tube rises right next to you. It's for 4 people.
We step in.
Step in.
And you head over on to Greater Good HQ. They're just putting the sign up in front now, replacing Super Savers.
It's a good title. I think this one's gonna stick. And the way the O is like a rift, and the other O is like a fissure. That's cool. I like that. It makes me feel important.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
It's also nice if you guys stop spending all your fucking money on signs. This is the 8th sign in the last 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, but like, it's cool, A sign budget. How else are people gonna know who to call,
You also keep getting customized number plates.
Okay, yes,
Those
truck nuts
cost
customized
thousands
number
of
plate
dollars.
must have been. It might have been a bit excessive to get truck nuts' own number plate, and yes, Rift's one, borderline embezzlement, I would say, but it's only 2.
No, you've got a company car as well, and that one's
Why
always
does
had
Rift need a car?
has always had a customized number plate with whatever the name of the company is, and again, 8 in 3 months.
Great R.
I help
good.
with the accounting at the 6.
Great are good. the O's are zeros.
Yeah, we'll go find Skelly Tom.
Yeah. So you make your way through the offices. You're getting handshakes. You're getting high fives for some of the recent stuff you've been doing. It's always a happy time at the Greater Good. And you go into one of the practice rooms where Skelly Tom is going through some of the like holographic practice trial things.
I go knock, enter. How's it going, buddy?
Hello there.
Always
Hi,
a pleasure.
Fissure.
Hey, Skelly Tom, how's it? How are things?
It's going good. Sorry, I wasn't expecting a visit from the top dog.
Oh, top dog. I'm just a guy. I'm a regular guy in the neighborhood. I go about. I help you guys. I'm not a top dog. Top dog. You can talk to my dad about that. Just call me Fisher. Call me Gino. Whatever. I don't mind.
The way you move your body is intoxicating.
I'm 17.
He's 17.
Not in that way. Like, it's an inspiration for the way I can sort of do me, as they say.
Yeah. Listen, Skelly Tom, I wish it was here just for a casual visit, but there is business to take care of.
Is it my trial scores? I'm improving them, I swear.
You're doing great. No, you're doing great. I swear. I saw it up from 65 to 72. That's amazing. Like, that's a big jump.
Thank you.
Obviously, you're doing great. I love to keep track of everyone. I want to see how everyone's doing. It's good to know what's going on. You can't always know shit.
Yeah.
All right. So business. We have reason to believe that. Well, Bankshot, do you want to take this? I'm kind of,
So.
Hi, Bankshot.
Hey, bud. We reckon the Scare Squad are getting back together, doing some shifty things.
Those fucking guys.
Yeah. We're wondering if you knew kind of more about them so we can kind of try to figure out their next moves.
Of course, I didn't even get an invitation. I'm getting the old crew back together.
That's so rude.
Yeah. And you'd think, because they're missing a guy. The next scary guy is a skeleton. But, I would have... He looks over to Fissure. He's like, I would have said no.
Yeah, anyway. I was going to say, getting the team back together, that sounds like you're slipping back into some old habits. We might have to get you into the whole old habits counselor,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, I would never. But, yeah, I appreciate you. So, what? Haldini and old Polterghost, they're getting back together?
We think so, and also because of Polterghost's whole, talk to dead people, we think there might be, a little bit of vampire, maybe even a little bit of Hallow included. We're not really sure. Yeah, did you know kind of anything they were up to when you were villainous?
They were always talking about getting a zombie on the team for, for the look of it. And it was always kind of insulting because, I'm right here. I'm, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
But
you're the same thing, but without, skin.
Yeah.
And who needs it?
And that's why we always say, what do we always say? Villains don't respect. Heroes are nice.
Nice. Yeah.
You need a marketing guy.
Yeah.
Is there a marketing villain?
That's my job right now. I'm a marketing guy. I'm doing pretty good.
And you need a new marketing guy.
Oh.
Polterghost always really talked a big game. He said, if I train enough, if I, increase my powers, I know I'll be able to raise someone from the dead. And I always laughed it off. I was raised from the dead, but that's a different thing. He didn't do that. That was just kind of a witch's curse.
Cool curse, though.
Yeah, there's not really any downside. And I still talk to her. She's lovely.
That's nice. It must
she was
be
never
nice
invited on the
Bones.
Scare Squad either. I think they're a little bit sexist, too.
Yeah, villains, am I right?
Yeah, that's...
It's like we always say,
classic.
Villains are sexist,
Don't be
heroes
sexist.
are the bestest.
Heroes are bestest.
We got a lot of those.
And we do always say them.
Yep.
Well, if they're getting back together, my thought is that they are going to finally, there's another thing they were talking about, doing the haunted house scheme.
What does that mean?
Well, they were saying that when they finally have a zombie right in front of me again, then they'd have all the classic monsters. And the best thing the Scare Squad can do is do a haunted house. Basically, the crux of it would be that it seems like a fun little haunted house thing. Everyone goes in, has a scary time, and they leave robbed of all their items and personal effects,
No offense, that seems like a really bad scheme. You guys rob banks.
I'm kind of into it. Paul Shark, have there been any new haunted house openings opened up in the last bit? I mean, it's just been Halloween, so I imagine there was a few, but was there any that were like, no?
I am seeing a recent purchase on Oak Street.
Mm-hmm.
The house is called Bad Dream Manor.
Bad Dream Manor.
Bad Dream on Oak Street.
Happy with that, Nightmare on Elm Street boy? Feeling clever? Feeling wise? You also need a new marketing person. Let's head over, team. It's gonna be there.
Yeah, let's go.
What if it's not, though?
Fuck off.
Tube or...
The four of us should handle it. Be able to handle it.
I said tube?
Unless you want to come, Skeleton?
No, I don't want to see those guys. They kicked me out for, not being brave enough. They said I had no guts.
And besides, it's like we say now. You don't
Villains.
hurt... Villains hurt people.
Villains hurt
we
people.
help
We
people.
have help people.
Yep.
There's a lot of these to remember. It's hard to keep track. I'm
Yeah, I
studying.
understand completely, I mean, that's part of your scores going up. You remembered some of them.
Yeah. All right, well, have fun. Tell the guys I say hi. And give them one of these. And he hands you his middle finger.
Okay, do you want me to actually take this, or do you need it?
It'll come back.
Okay, I don't have any pockets or anything, so I guess I put it over my ear like a pencil. I hope they recognize that it's a middle finger.
Should you take my whole hand, maybe?
No, because I can explain it if they don't get it.
Okay, yeah.
Plus, you need that hand for your training.
Yeah.
Good luck. I high five him,
He high fours you.
and there's a rattle. We try to promote a high five culture. I explained this to Bankshot. Try to it's a high five culture here. I think that really encourages people. High fives, purest form of encouragement.
We do high sixes. Anyway, let's go.
We go.
We
go?
We go.
Charlie's upset.
All right.
Go.
As you're taking the tube and you emerge from it on the other side, you see the house. It is an old, decrepit manor, overgrown hedges up front, broken windows, spider webs everywhere. And as you're taking this all in, the sun sets. It's midday.
I check my watch and tap it. Why do I have a watch?
And and the sun sets in not its usual way as well. It's much quicker, almost like it was sucked in, and it seems as if the light trails immediately inside the house as the sky darkens.
That's ominous.
I kind of just give the others a look. I'm like, well, let's just do this.
Yeah, okay.
No better way to face it than head on.
Sure. Be quick, you okay?
Meow.
Mongoose, you good?
I mean, yeah, let's head on, right?
Yeah, are you afraid of werewolves, ghosts, vampires?
I would say werewolves are a little bit intimidating, but I think I could. I don't know if it'd be necessary, but I think I could take them out.
You could kill it.
Yeah, I could kill.
Don't kill anyone.
No.
Just
no.
fight them until they're down
No,
on the
God,
ground.
no, I don't. No.
Yeah. Sorry. I forget we're playing a superhero game and not D&D murder game. Okay, well, I'm confident in your abilities. I know you can do this. Because, fuck.
Fuck.
You were the only person, you scored perfect in all your trials.
Oh,
and
thank you.
No one does that.
I'm sure someone else has done that before.
Not yet.
Oh.
Even I failed my my brains trial.
Psychological
sense.
evaluation.
That makes sense.
It makes it. What do you mean? What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, no, statistically, you can't win them all.
Yeah.
You can't win them all.
You did.
I almost passed.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably also like a straight A student as well, right?
Yeah, some may say that.
You're young? I thought you were 30.
Oh,
Should be our age.
I'm 17.
The mask adds 15 years, I guess.
Oh, that's not. I guess I'll get a new mask.
No, I'm just kidding. Obviously,
Sorry.
obviously, I'm kidding. Obviously, I just got
Okay.
that issue. I didn't interact with a lot of people from ages 5 till 16.
Oh,
so
I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I don't mind looking old.
you look old. No,
Okay.
it's fine. It's
Oh,
just,
okay.
Yep. Let's.
I think you're smart.
Thank you. Let's go into the manor.
Yeah.
I'm leading the way.
Head on.
Fissure, for the first time in a really long time, has started to have that sort of rapid teleportation problem. Where he's kind of like, he's a little bit nervous.
You open the creaky gate in the front lawn. Lightning crashes overhead. And you see the doors up the stairs swing open into a dark abyss.
I turn on a flashlight.
I knock on the door.
Yep. Doors are
Knock,
open.
knock, enter.
You can, without even, like, moving in front of me, just knock.
Yeah, that's what I would.
Just move
That's
your
what I
hand
would
up.
do. I see that you're not going to knock and thinking it's rude. I knock for you.
I step in, I guess.
As you enter the Bad Dream Manor, you hear a voice echo throughout the manor. Threedom Fighters, I didn't think you would come so soon. Welcome to my manor. Have a fucking frightful time. And to you specifically, Fissure, you owe me something. And the hero always pays his debt.
I don't know who you are, but my mom has been doing my taxes good. I don't know shit.
I lean over to him and I'm like, I think it's Hallow and I think it's your life.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
You're not getting that either because I'll just beat you up.
Good strategy.
I lean over to him and say, "Do you think we should tell him that it's greater good now? Just, I don't know.
Yeah.
He might not be talking to us.
Well, I'm Fissure still.
Yeah.
We just work for the greater good. I think he's more mad at me specifically than the company. Because the company would never
Yeah.
call Fissure.
Yeah.
It was called Rift and Fissure's Helpful Fun Time for a while, but
Oh,
we
that's a lot.
dropped that name quick.
Wow.
I mean,
I don't know how you put that on a number plate.
it was tough. It was a tough one. Multiple lines.
Wow. You really are smart,
It was
huh?
the number plate was just fun time, which is a really good number
Great
plate.
number plate.
Okay, let's get ready to fight, right? Okay, sure.
Yeah. I turn to him, I'm like, we need to stick together. Follow
Yep.
me. And I just start moving through the house.
Okay,
The
I'd
floorboards
follow.
creak beneath your footsteps as you push your way through old cobwebs and dust catches in your eye. You hear in the next room a scream.
We all laugh. Lol.
I go through to that room.
I grab on
And-
the Bankshot shoulder. Are you sure we shouldn't? Should we do all the rigmarole they want us to do? Wouldn't Hallow just be at top floor or whatever? And we just go fight him and beat him up?
This is more interesting.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I do really like scary houses. I think we should just why don't we just have some fun before we get to the bad stuff,
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yep. All right. I just don't want to get robbed because
Oh, yeah, well.
I didn't bring my wallet.
Oh, so how will you get robbed?
I don't. They might take my watch or the middle finger that's in my ear.
I don't think you need the watch. Anyway,
coming.
let's go.
I'm walking with Trickshot at the back because I imagine Trickshot also is afraid of haunted houses the same way Fissure is.
He's like shivering behind you guys and he's like, Jinkies. You open the door and each of you see something different. Bankshot, you see your old teammate, captain. What's the word?
Boss?
Team captain,
Boss.
Leader?
You see Pool Shark. Leader.
mentor.
Mentor. That's the one. You see your old mentor, Pool Shark, drowning.
No.
Fissure. You see yourself kneeling on the ground, covered in eye juices, having just committed your first murder.
That's not good. But also I'm aware it's fake because I know it's me.
The Mongoose. You see your dear old Nan,
Oh,
and next to her is a heart monitor flatlining.
oh no. No. Fucking
Trickshot sees something too. You don't know what he sees.
I worked really hard to overcome this trauma in Heroes.
Yeah.
I imagine that I would. I mean, do we roll here? Do you want us to?
Yeah.
Take a powerful
give me a.
Can I assess the situation to see if
Yeah.
I can? Because I'm aware that this is an illusion more than anyone else, probably because I'm aware that that's me. You know what? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I'm seeing myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm gonna assess the situation if that's okay. I got a 10.
Fuck yeah.
what here is in the greatest danger, and how can we best end this quickly? So interpret that as I'm looking at my friends and thinking who seems the worst off, and also how can I end this?
Yeah. Well, I think Bankshot, you have Pool Shark with you, that kind of thing. So it's less of a shock than it should be, but like it's still pretty troubling to see.
In the sense that you're aware it's an illusion because it's you, I'm aware it's an illusion because Pool Shark doesn't exist in a physical form anymore.
Yeah.
Not as anything bar than like his brain in
But
a jar.
the Mongoose, the Mongoose is devastated, I assume.
Yeah.
She is probably in the most danger of falling for this illusion, and the best way you can counteract this illusion, as your eyes pierce through it, you see Polterghost casting illusions on the far end of the room.
Okay. I point at Bankshot, and I'm like, BS, throw a ball up over there, and I point, just like in the general direction, knowing Bankshot can hit it, no matter what.
Yeah.
And then I turn to Mongoose, click my fingers. Hey, it ain't real. It's good. You're okay. You know what?
But
it's just a fucking guy. You're okay. It's not real.
But it could be, like, she's at home, and I haven't been with her. I've been with you guys this whole time. I haven't checked in on her. I don't know if she's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. What? Listen, think about it this way. What would happen if I don't know what's going on in your brain, but if something's happening, it's not real. And even if it could be real, wouldn't you be hearing about it? You got your phone. You're a teenager.
My phone's on silent. I'm here helping you guys. Like,
It's okay. Hey. Can I comfort or support?
Yep.
I can't really think of a way to tell you that I envy you in this situation, because I'm not. That would be weird to be like, hey, I think you're cool.
You can do whatever you want.
So I'm just gonna roll with
distraught.
mundane. 5. So not good enough. I should have done the fighting.
Yeah, it's his comforting is not really sinking in. The vision that you saw is just like burnt into your mind right now. But Bankshot, you received an instruction as well.
Yeah, while that's happening, I worked with Fizz for so long, and like we still work together now. We're quite like wired and stuff. When he like points to someone, he would know to point straight at them, even if I can't like see them or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like follow his finger, and I huck one of the balls that is knife on the other side, and I just like throw it. Like I don't even bounce or anything. I just go straight like through the illusion into Polterghost. Is my goal.
Yeah, and you'll be getting a help points with that from Tom's instructions.
Easy.
Go ahead and directly engage a threat.
5.
Sweet. So Bankshot doesn't miss, but you threw it at a ghost.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
The knife sails completely through and is like punctured into the wall behind him.
BS swap.
Easy.
And I also hand you Beefquake,
Oh.
so that you can have just something to hold. And Beefquake's nice and he purrs, and what he also does is give an advantage to comfort or support. I think it's just +1, but I'm checking that now.
Yeah.
But if Lucy does that, and I'm gonna go ahead and try get Polterghost. I'm going to just try and like hit him, I guess. I'll try grab him and teleport him away. That's the plan.
Yeah.
What am I rolling here?
I think that is directly engage a threat or unleash your powers if you wish.
I'll unleash my powers. +3, 7.
Nice.
I'll mark a condition, and the GM will tell me how that effect is unstable or temporary.
It's either mark a condition or the GM will tell you how it's unstable.
Well, I marked the
Not both.
hopeless condition, so
So it's not unstable.
Yeah. You know how to deal with phasers. Your teleportation kind of interacts with it in a sort of more special way, and you are able to grab hold of Polterghost. Where do you want to blink him?
just away, I guess. I'd blink him and probably my head as well, as far away as I can, so I can talk to him.
Yeah.
So I can blink, what was it, 30 feet? Was that the distance we decided? I don't remember. It's longer now because of time. Who cares?
Yeah.
I blink him far
You could
away.
probably like teleport him outside the house.
I teleport him into the sky, really high up.
Yeah. And you are both just floating there. He looks shocked because he hasn't dealt with you before, and he usually has a pretty easy time being able to phase. So he's just surprised, and he's like, "What happened?"
I just want to say a note. You could be you could save people really good if you can float through walls. I mean, we would love you over at the greater good. I'm just saying. But at the moment, you are a villain, and you are actively, mentally at least, hurting my friends. So I would like you to stop doing that, or else I will drop you. I don't know if you can fly. Otherwise, I will hit you really hard.
I can float. I'm not scared of heights.
Okay, I'll punch you then. Whichever one, easy way or hard way, basically. Do you want to get hit, or do you want to stop the illusion?
Roll to pierce the mask there, I think.
I got a 7, so yeah, how could I get your character to stop the illusion, is what pierce the mask. 7,
Yeah.
I can do with that.
You think your threat is effective because he's just been like grabbed unexpectedly. So he says, "I will release the illusions, as my job is already done."
Oh, what the fuck does that mean?
When Fizz says stop, I immediately like turn to like see what he's dealing with. And I can see Mongoose just like freaking out, I assume. And I jump forward, I put like a hand on her shoulder, and I assume Trickshot's like there as well.
Yeah.
Not looking stoked.
Yeah.
I'm focused in on Mongoose, but I've like grabbed his hand, just like kind of like comfort him, even though I'm still I'm working with Mongoose essentially. What's up? Like, what's wrong?
I just, like, I know it's not real. I know it's not real. And I know that I'm just looking at something that's not there. But I do this all for my nana, you know? I just wasn't expecting this today.
It's okay. It's okay. Pullshot, can you check on its nana to make sure she's okay? I feel like the comfort of like the real knowledge of she's fine would be better than me just going, "It's okay."
She is currently resting at home. Vital signs are all stable.
I tell Mongoose that.
Thank you, Gracie. I mean, Bankshot.
No problem.
Yeah. Thanks.
You okay?
Yeah, let's get to business.
And I turn to Trickshot. I'm like, "You okay?"
Yeah, I'm okay. I saw the answer for a second, and he said some things that were weird. I'm gonna think about them for a little bit. But this shit, like, happens a lot, like that kind of shit to me, so I'm gonna be okay.
Okay. I squeeze his hand and I move on to the next thing, I guess.
Yeah. You fissure.
Yep.
Polterghost starts to fade out as if he's disappearing.
I reach to my waist for the power dampening things that we have. Power collars.
Power inhibitor.
Power inhibitor.
Yep.
But I don't have any anymore because I don't do that. So he just disappears, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. Okay.
And on the wind you can hear, "Have a good Hallows Eve."
Man, he'd be so good at helping people. Fuck it. I teleport back. I'm looking kind of frustrated, but like,
Yeah.
good to go. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
okay. He's dealt
The
with.
illusions are gone. Yeah.
What's in this room? Is there anything in the room that's important?
You see, it's like a sort of old music room. There's a grand piano. There's a few like guitar, cello cases and stuff. A nice couple of reclining couches and a big old fireplace. Yeah, that's the room you're in now.
Okay.
And it on the other side of it, where sort of Polterghost was hanging out, is stairs leading up.
Let's go.
Yeah, easy. And I lead the way again.
I tap Mongoose's shoulder, and I'm like, "You okay? Doing good?"
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, let's just do it, right?
Yeah. I mean, the sooner we get done, sooner you can get home to whatever it is you need done.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all good. Everything's all good. Let's just
I
fight on.
awkwardly hit her shoulder and slink back to with Trickshot again. You can hold on to Beefquake, by the way, Mongoose, if you need like the comfort. Beefquake loves to be stroked behind the ear. Just
Yeah,
scratch right there.
I found that.
Yeah.
I think we're quite good pals.
Beefquake hates the upper back.
Oh, he let me.
Oh.
Ooh,
I look at Beefquake. Beefquake looks back to me.
Beefquake shrugs. Meow.
I give him a paw flick, which is what I do when I'm annoyed at him. And then I go hang out with Trickshot.
Nice. All right, you guys go up the stairs, and in this room, it almost looks like a mausoleum. There's stone walls and pillars, skulls sort of strewn about. And as you walk into the room, 2 stone doors close behind you, and you hear
Gas? Or electricity?
gas.
I teleport my nose and mouth out of the room.
Bro.
Awesome.
I don't have to breathe.
Trickshot, turn into doves. Quick, turn into doves.
He throws his hands, like
vaguely?
sparkles fly out, and feathers just erupt, but he's just still standing there.
I wanna cover everyone's mouth if I'm aware that there's gas. So I'll put my hand over Gracie and Mongoose's mouth, and I'll put my foot over Trickshot's mouth.
I flick your hand off, and I'm gonna go. I'm scurrying off to look around the edges of the room.
Cool, sure. You can keep my hand. It teleports. It's whatever.
I ask Paulshot, what's entering the room? What gas is this?
My scans say that this is a slow-acting nerve agent. It will paralyze in 20 minutes.
Rough.
Cool. It's an escape room. Let's figure out how to get out.
I blink my mouth and maybe we should avoid breathing just for a second.
What did you say?
Maybe we should avoid breathing just for a second.
I have supernatural senses. Do you reckon I could try to sniff out the direct source of where the gas is coming from?
Yeah, I'd say go ahead and roll me and assess the situation.
Yep.
With a little +1 for your superpower there.
Ooh. 8.
Nice.
I'm gonna say, how can we best end this quickly?
You find a nozzle in the top corner of the room that is spraying the gas, and underneath it is sort of scratched into the stone wall a little message. And getting closer, you read it. It says, "The person who built it sold it. The person who bought it never used it. The person who used it never saw it. What is it?"
Coffin. Am I right?
You're right.
Cool.
Yay!
What kind of stuff is on the walls? Because I'm very agile. Do you think I would be able to scale up to the nozzle that it's coming out of?
Yeah, because this is sort of like mausoleum, there's like sort of holes in the walls for where like the coffins would go.
Yeah.
Most of them are empty, save one.
Okay, I'm gonna start scaling the wall, and I'm gonna ask the others to check the coffin.
Yep.
I whisper to Trickshot, like, be ready to stop whatever is in this coffin. And I pull out the coffin with the help of my friend.
Yep. I'll help.
Cool. You sound like you're gonna say what I was saying, so I thought we could just work together like friends.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd pull out the coffin. So
we pull out the coffin.
Together.
It is very heavy, but you slide it out and it sort of slumps to the floor, and it's a large wooden coffin with no sort of exterior decoration or anything.
Can I blink
but
my
you do
eye
notice
inside the coffin?
Completely dark.
Cool. That's all good.
You notice wrapped around the coffin after you pulled it out is chains.
Haldidi's gonna be in here, and his big trick is gonna be he fucking escapes, huh? I say out loud.
Do you think maybe I could just... I mean, I don't want to break Charlie's puzzle if he's got a cool thing planned, but I could just break it right now if we wanted.
Yeah, go for it.
You do what you want, baby.
Because I could just teleport my arm in there and feel around for things and teleport it out if I find anything.
Well, you can, like, teleport in a flashlight and have a look around.
Yeah, it's a coffin. Like, I could do
or
that,
a glow
yeah.
stick.
I guess I could just teleport in. But, like, I don't know. We'll just... Yeah, can I have a flashlight?
I have a flashlight. You can borrow mine.
Yeah, okay, Gracie has a flashlight.
And then I teleport my eye in and the flashlight, and I'm looking in the coffin.
And you see in front of your eye a werewolf who is looking back at you, surprised that there's a flashlight in there now. He's wearing a straitjacket, but you can see he's like quickly fumbling around, and it's coming off quite easily.
I teleport my mouth in, and I'm like, "Hey, guy, could you let us through to the next room? Because I know the whole thing was supposed to be that we let you out, and that's how you escape. But I just don't see the point in doing that. So I mean, if we need you to let us, do you have like keys on you or something?"
I give Fizz a power inhibitor, and I'm like, just put it on him while he's tied up.
And I take the power inhibitor and I put it on his neck.
And then you see the hair all recede, and and
he's bald.
And he just turns into like a regular guy. He looks to be about like 40. He's a little bit balding.
Midlife
his
werewolf
clothes are all
crisis.
torn up.
Hey man.
And he's just, where am I?
In a coffin.
Coffin.
Do you want me to get you out of the coffin?
I turned again, didn't I?
Oh yeah. I mean, no shit, right? Let me just. I blink him out.
Some really convoluted shit when you're a werewolf, dude.
I blink him out of the coffin so that Gracie can talk to him as well.
Yeah. He's like, can you, I think I was half out of this straitjacket. Can you guys help me with this?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
You pull out
shit,
your
you guys are
lockpick.
the Threedom
Your
Fighters.
lockpick 8-ball.
I mean, it's a straitjacket. It's not locked or anything. It'd be pretty easy to do.
Yeah. So you get him out of there.
I look down from the wall and I am very fucking confused that there's just a middle-aged dude just in a straitjacket.
And torn up clothing underneath.
Yeah.
You block up the nozzle pretty good.
Cool.
That nerve agent won't take effect anymore.
I high-five Mongoose from up on the wall.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Yeah, we are high-five culture here, you know? Good job. Well done.
Yeah, I read up on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the book.
Yeah, it's in the book.
Chapter 1. We're a high-five
27.
culture. Chapter 2. We also rehabilitate villains.
I didn't kill anyone this time, did I?
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Hard to tell. You were in a coffin?
But we'll take
Yeah.
you to the police station and process you, and see what's up. Check,
Yeah,
check
that's
what
fair.
happened and everything.
Have you thought about, there's this thing that they're introducing, it's a power inhibitor implant. It could be useful for you, maybe, so you don't turn into a werewolf all the time?
Yeah, well, because, like, I try to wear power inhibitors a lot, but he's really good at escaping.
Yeah,
So
well,
even that.
yeah, I was just thinking, like, an implant might be hard. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll definitely consider that.
Yeah, they make you feel pretty sick for, like, 3 months, and then I think they do pretty good. So, think about it.
It's probably worth it for the damage I do.
Do you have, like, a key on you for us to get out of this room?
He starts looking around. No, I was in the coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you check behind the coffin? Maybe there's like a...
Oh, that's smart. Okay, I'm just going to take you to the
good
police
point.
station. Nice talking to you.
Good seeing you.
Good to see you guys
What's
too.
Aldini's real name?
Greg Wolf.
Okay, good seeing you, Greg.
Good to see you too. Good to be back.
When he leaves, I just
Bye.
say quick to Jeremy. I'm like, he's always so nice.
Yeah.
Besides when he's
Yeah,
not.
I love Greg. Not my Greg, but that Greg.
I feel like there's no point in put.
Oh
Greg
yeah, you've got your own Greg.
I feel like there's no point in putting him in
okay.
prison if his whole thing is that he escapes places. So maybe it's just worth like.
Yeah, prison's definitely not like the solution for Greg.
Yeah. I feel
We'll
like
talk about that
he'd be so
afterwards.
good because he could just get people out of. You could be a lockpick guy. You know what I mean? Like he could get people out of trapped situations pretty well. It sucks.
He has
you
a
know?
hard time with the moral compass when he's under, which is difficult. And the
he's
murder and
he's very difficult to deal with in wolf form. He just doesn't listen to reason. He just wants
It's a
to...
wolf thing.
It's a
Yeah.
wolf thing.
It's a wolf thing. Anyway, I look behind the coffin.
It is a tunnel about crawling sized that leads on.
Do you want to have a quick look and see what's down there? Bud? Fizz? Bud?
Me?
Mate?
Yeah, sure.
Pal? Yes.
I'll look. I look.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Fucking hell.
No.
Look at this guy. You look down the hallway. Again, it's dark, but I assume you're probably holding the flashlight at the entrance too.
Yeah.
So it goes on for quite a while, and at the end of the crawl space, you see puddles of blood, and it's opening to a different room.
Okay. I blink back. Guys, how are we with blood?
I take my nan to all her hospital visits. I think I think I'm okay with it. She gets her blood drawn pretty often. Like, I don't know, like, I'm used to seeing it, but it might be a little dicey if it's like I don't know where it's coming from. But I can look at blood.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be fine then. We just there's blood on the other end of the crawl space.
I'm pretty queasy.
Close your eyes.
You would be.
I mean, I can go first if you want.
Go ahead. I mean,
Yeah?
Mongoose is known for borrowing.
Yeah, it's kind of like my whole
Yeah,
thing.
The whole thing.
My whole shebang.
Your whole thing.
Shut up.
Because you get the call.
Shut up.
Can we make sure the nozzle's like off before we go through? Because we don't want the nerve gas to be like leaking through or anything.
Oh yeah, you can put a little of your solidifying foam on it, maybe.
Yeah, easy. I'll do that.
Easy cheese.
Squish. And
Nice.
we go.
All right, Mongoose, you're quite comfortable in this crawl space. It feels natural to you, and as you're crawling through, your super smelling picks up. Just the smell of iron and rotting wood.
I hate blood.
And rotting flesh.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
guys, it doesn't smell so good in here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little worried about it.
I turned to Trish. I'm like, when we get in there, make all of like the blood and gross disappear, please. I like that he can just make shit disappear.
I'll see what I can do.
Turn it into doves.
I'll try. I mean, if it turns into doves, we've got a real big room full of doves. But I'll give it a shot. A trick shot.
You're kind of ruining the ecosystem. we need like the next thing in training for you is turning things into not doves.
Filament, all of its pigeons are just doves instead now.
Yeah, which is like kind of nice, but also
Not nice.
Yeah.
You're a hater.
I can never win with Tom.
You've pushed a whole species out of the ecosystem.
They're just both there. It's just by majority it's doves now.
So I
It's
smell
great for
rotten
when people
flesh.
do. It's great for when people do hero poses, though, because there's always doves flying behind you.
That's pretty cool.
As you get closer, the flashlight flickers off.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay.
Okay.
Empire.
Cool. I have night vision.
Yeah.
I have dark vision.
Dark vision?
Yeah. No, because most mongooses are nocturnal. Guys, come on.
That fucking rules.
I have fucking nerd vocab.
Fissure somehow already walks into a wall. Fuck.
And you enter the room. It looks like almost like a sort of throne room.
Sick.
But all of the walls are sort of rotting away, and sitting upon a red velvet chair is Empire, with his head sort of almost sewn back on.
That's sick as fuck.
It did explode, so there's like a lot of stitches all up on his head, but he's sitting there, cross-legged, hands posed together. Welcome to my lair.
I don't...
Hi.
This is a bad... Like, no offense, but you're a vampire?
This sucks.
This is a bad room. Like,
Yeah.
bad. Boring, not that interesting.
You
You have a red throne. Is that from Target?
You say it sucks, but so do I.
Apt. Yeah, apt, I guess. You do suck. You are the worst. Nah, Woodchip's the worst. You're like second worst, maybe.
I've learned a few things in my time away of life, and that part of it is that the body is powered by electricity. And he clasps his hands and you all fall to the floor.
Well,
This is a weird version of like bloodbending or whatever.
Yeah.
Can I try fight through it?
Yeah. You can, I'll say you each take a powerful blow, and then
Okay,
the
cool.
results from that are what we're dealing with.
Is Beefquake also experiencing this?
Beefquake is not. Beefquake is sort of, has phased their body, so
oh thank God.
unaffected.
So,
Good. 'cause that means I
reminder
don't
for
take a
everyone,
buff
take a powerful blow. You want the lowest roll possible.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Interesting.
I'm doing mine. I got 8.
I got 9.
Mm-hmm.
I got snake eyes again.
Nice.
Did trick shot roll?
Oh, trick shot. Got 6.
Easy.
Yeah.
I will give ground. My opposition will get an opportunity.
Yeah. So that's basically you are, like, paralyzed on the ground
Yeah.
as he stands up from his throne and saunders over to the group smugly.
I'm gonna struggle past the pain.
Mark 2 conditions.
Yep. And I'm going to. I'm afraid, and I'm angry.
Yep. And you struggle past this effect and sort of start shakily getting up. Bankshot.
I kind of feel this wave of like weakness over me, and I just try to like tense every like muscle in my body to like stay standing, ready to like try fight, and I manage to stay quite comfortably on my feet. Like it seems to totally work. I do as well as I actually can.
Yeah.
And my immediate response is to try like throw a power inhibitor like a boomerang and try to like get it to curve around and like get him in the neck.
Fuck
So
yeah.
he can't mess with us anymore.
Directly engage a threat.
Cute. Da 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 da. That's 8.
Nice.
I'm gonna
So-
create an opportunity for my allies to all
Yeah.
like get up and be okay.
Yeah.
Ideally.
So you throw the power inhibitor behind him. He chuckles and raises an eyebrow as the power inhibitor bounces off the chair and lands on his neck, freeing the others from the effect of the paralyzation as he falls to his knees. It wasn't supposed to go like this.
I forgot because they weren't in a group, but I was supposed to give Empire the middle finger. I was supposed to give you all the middle finger, but Empire, Skelly Tom says this, and I
Who?
hold up his middle finger. Skelly Tom.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Mongoose, can you beat him up?
What an asshole.
I thought we weren't supposed to be.
No, you can beat up
I-
bad guys.
I
Just
can beat
don't
him up?
kill him.
Okay.
I'm feeling kind of not good,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna take a sit down. If that's okay.
Okay. I take a deep breath, and I fucking launch myself at him. Claws towards.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
what's
you
happening.
scratch
I'm
him
just
up You scratch him up real
in
good.
blind anger.
Instead of blood, like dust is just sort of puffing out of his tears in his flesh, and he falls to the floor unconscious.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay. Just stop now.
Was that too much?
No, he's good.
Okay, okay.
We can put him in prison now.
Does he not? He's quite dusty, huh?
Yeah. So
I thought that was like a. I don't know. I didn't think that was real, but I guess lots of things are real, right?
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. I kind of muster up as much of that like spatial energy as I can right now. Get my hands a wee shake, get myself back into the groove, and I teleport him also to a tube to prison.
Yeah, sweet.
Wish I'd done that to Poltergeist. Ghost to guy. Fucking.
Who?
Poltergeist. Empire, he could be great. He could literally power a city. And it really ticks me off that he's a villain. He's one of the ones I really wish he would turn around, but he's such a fucking asshole. We had an interview with him. He was trying to sneak in.
I mean, he's been
was
dead,
dead.
for ages. This is the first time we've seen him
Never
in over
mind.
a year.
What I
in a
just
year.
said was a lie. I was just joking. I guess I'll talk to him in prison.
Yeah, I carry on through.
And you
Whatever
find
the
yourself
next
at
thing is.
another set of stairs. These ones wind all the way up to, it seems, the top floor. The final room, probably.
I go on up.
You can feel as you're approaching almost warmth in the air. It's getting warmer. Heat rises. These things happen. And it's getting lighter. It's getting a lot brighter. It seems less of a haunted mansion now and more of just a shitty house. And you find yourself at a simple wooden door at the top of the stairs.
I put my hand on the doorknob and I turn to everyone else and I go, "Are you ready?"
As you put your hand on the doorknob, it burns.
I don't keep my hand on the doorknob to say anything. I swipe my hand back immediately.
Actually, when you grab a hot doorknob, the reason why you should always test for fires with the back of your hand is because when you grab a hot doorknob, your nerves clinch you in place and you can't move your hand. Fun fact, teach you it in fire safety.
That can happen. It won't necessarily happen. The main thing that does that with is electric fences.
Season Quest out here saving lives.
Season Quest be out here saving lives. Charlie Leeming.
Instead of putting my hand on the doorknob, I kick down the door instead.
Nice. Yeah, you do that. The door smashes to the floor, and you are met with just a blinding light. It seems the entirety of this room is in flames, and in the middle of it stands Hallow, but not as you remember him. His body is rotted, burnt, barely recognizable, and his suit is a deep, burnt black. And the symbol on his chest, which was a star or a sun, is just like a hollow void. And even though he's missing most of his teeth, you can barely see his eyes. You can tell he's smiling at you as he raises his hand and points it towards Fissure.
And Fissure goes, "Ugh, yuck, man. Ugh. Jesus, I wouldn't even... Ugh. Right? Gross.
I hold the power of the sun in the palm of my hands. I will now take what is owed to me." And you can see his hand brightening.
I'm gonna prepare to dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to it's I guess same deal. I move out of the immediate doorway that I was in, I imagine.
And as you guys move out of the doorway, a blast of, it looks like dark energy, just crushes through the wall behind you, opening up to the night sky.
Moon. Okay.
Wow.
Can we just get a quick team huddle real quick? Real quick. Okay, so it looks like Hallow's back. He's got powers. Seems like a different sort of power. He might be really strong still. Can't be sure. What sort of team formation do we want to be doing here? Should I go in front, or how we doing?
Okay, he's burning everything around him. Let's knock down these walls. He won't be able to burn as hot if it's like the night sky against him, right?
Yeah, and also what we could maybe do is just how about I taunt him, get him to destroy the walls. You guys prepare to take out the heat. You could use your foam shit. Mongoose, you prepare to just attack, go ham, whatever. I'm not sure.
But once he's cooled down.
BS is way more of the strategist, but
Okay,
I think this will work.
I can take an offensive position. I can get above him if you think that's a good move.
Yeah, I mean fire. From what I can tell, there's no fire on the roof, so sounds good.
Bring down the house. Let's do this.
All right.
I am gonna need. Hold on, I'd sit for a second. We're Hallow is obviously just waiting for us to do our plan.
He's villain posing. He's smug about it. He allows you to speak. He's just standing there waiting.
I tense myself and I put my spatial energy into my pinky finger, just like I did at the end of Heroes. I'm gonna hand that to Mongoose, and I'm like, okay, hold on to that. And when I give the word, that's me. Maybe I should give it to Bankshot, because Bankshot's better. That's right. Doesn't matter. And I blink off, and now you've got just my core basically. So it means I can teleport a whole lot easier.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run out and be like, "Hey, Hallow, you dick."
Brutal.
Hey, wait, I got one for you, Tom.
Yeah.
You can use this. You're a Halloweenie.
Don't use that one.
Hey, Hallow, how about I take you to a mine and kill you again, huh?
It won't be so easy this time, Fissure. I've grown. I've learned. Where is the one who stole my gift?
Your gift? Oh, you mean the...
yeah.
Okay, so, funny story. Doing their job, like what you were supposed to be doing before you became a villain. Because here's the thing.
Damn right.
Usually when you get
He raises-
fired from a position, it's because someone more competent can take your place. So, and I'm trying to provoke someone here. That's the ability I'm using.
Yeah, go for it.
I got a 9. Can I take one from the team pool, guys, to make it a 10?
Sure, when you, whenever, like, you're saying anything, I'm just going, like, yeah! Fucking get him! Just to, like, hype you up.
Hype man.
Yeah.
So, on a 10 plus, they rise to the bait and do what you want. And I want him to just be, like, I'm basically going to start, like, blinking around the room, and I want him to, like, shoot at the walls and stuff. And I'm just going to be, the whole time, going to be saying shit like, you know, it's funny because suns are so cool and you're so not cool.
He's like, it matters not, my power is so greater now. I found a new gift.
Oh, so your new gift is this weird dark energy. That's cool. You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure the sun is the life of the world. So, you know.
And now I am the death of the world.
Yeah. You won't be the death of me though, because I'm gonna win this scenario. So,
Your life is owed to me. I will take it.
Buddy, the only thing I owe is the world an apology, because they're gonna have to see your stinky ass face again.
Once I see the walls have, like, crumbled down a fair amount, I get ready to throw a ball as hard as I can against, like, a support beam to try, like, bring down the sides and stuff, so he's, like, exposed to the cold night air.
Yeah.
Hopefully weaken him a bit.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your unleash your powers, because you're not directly engaging.
Easy. That is an 11.
Nice. Fuck yeah. So you, as he blasts his last blast at the remaining wall, struggling of something to think of after he just got called a stinky, yucky boy, you throw your ball right at the support beam. The roof crashes over him. The fire is put out.
Extinguished for a moment?
Extinguished. Whoosh. And you feel the cool breeze of the night air. There is no moon, there is no stars. It is just dark.
Weird.
And he stands in the middle, just sort of shaking off debris, and you can see, like, smoke trailing up from him, and he's still smiling.
I'm almost waiting for a one-liner from him or anything. But I try to, like, I stare him down to try hold his attention, so, like, Mongoose has time to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah. The night sky is no longer my enemy. It is my power.
And with that, I fucking leap down through the carnage. Claws ready again.
Fuck
Go,
yeah.
go, go.
Directly engage a threat, please.
You're rolling plus, I think, your danger?
Oh.
So you got a 4.
Yeah. Cool. So, I'm a little bit caught off guard by the roof crumbling down around me. I get hit a couple of times, and I land on my feet, but
off.
I miss him, and I'm a bit shaken.
You land directly in front of him. He scoffs. He's like, "This is your replacement."
Before he can, like, because she'd be lying, like, at his feet, before he can do anything, I just, like, sprint towards him to, like, make sure he doesn't, like, attack her while she's down. And I pull my pull cue, ready for, like, some hand-to-hand combat. And I just, like, start, like, swinging at him.
His fist is, like, coming down as you're, like, meeting him in the space, and you block his punch, and it feels so strong, but you're able to, like, block Mongoose from getting hit.
Should I roll defend?
No, we'll do that one.
Okay, cool.
But then now he's looking a little bit angrier, and now you can sort of defend as he raises a few inches above the ground and starts heating up, throwing punches at both of you.
I'm just using the pull cue to, like, bat at his arms, really, to, like, try to stop punches from landing, or if they land, for them to be kind of thrown off so they're not as, like, powerful. And probably still trying to do, like, some damage at the same time. Am I rolling defend?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Snake Eyes! That is my third Snake Eyes for the day.
Alright, you are going to take another powerful blow as he lands one directly in your stomach.
Give me Snake Eyes again! I rolled a 10. I hate it here. Okay, I'm going to choose the 2 options from the 7 to 9 list, and I'm going to go give my opposition an opportunity and struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
Mm-hmm. Hallow's opportunity is this. He grabs Mongoose by the throat and rises quickly into the air, saying, "You insult me. You think this was a better option than your Iceman?" And he drops you.
I'm going to, I see this and I'm pissed. And so what I want to do is I grab Mongoose as she's falling and try to teleport her before she starts moving too fast. And then
She does have your pinky.
oh, you have my
also, I
pinky. Do you want to
I do have your pinky.
throw me at him?
Okay. I'm gonna launch Fisher's pinky / Fisher straight at him.
Fissure, not Fisher.
Anal Fisher, yes.
I'm not fishing. I'm fissure.
No.
Fisher's a different guy.
I look over at Trickshot and I'm like, make her fall slow as I start to teleport away because I see that my pinky's been thrown. And I turn that into a fist and just pound him in the face. And as I hit him, I'm like, hey, douche, I thought we were fighting. All right?
Shoo.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to directly engage a threat. Mongoose, as that's happening, you are just about to land hard on the ground. But Trickshot, he sort of opens his hands up, as if he's pulling open curtains, and you land in a pile of beautiful red curtains, softly.
Oh wow.
I got a
Thanks.
6.
He's a helpful guy,
Holy
huh?
shit, I'm just in shock.
He used to just own a bowling ball.
Wait. Since Mongoose threw me, that counts as a help, right? That's a help?
Yep, I'll allow that.
Cool. I got a 7. I'm gonna create an opportunity for my allies
Yep, fuck yeah.
as
Alright,
I
so
punch him in the
you're-
face and continue to be his distraction. I can't fly, obviously, so I'm kind of holding onto his arm and trying to stay in the air.
Your hit destabilizes him, and he sinks quite a few feet much closer to the now open room you're in, and he is fully distracted by you, Fissure. He has taken your bait as well, and he's like, if you want this fight to be me and you, then so be it.
And I clamp my last power inhibitor on his neck.
Roll to directly engage a threat.
My classic. Fuck! 3!
You're leveled up by now, Lucy,
Why
huh?
am I rolling like shit today?
As you go to throw it, it sails directly to him, and his other arm, not occupied by Fissure, just raises quickly and catches it. He tries to clamp it onto Fissure.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
Ruh-roh. I mean, I'm good at avoiding these, though. This is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Am I take a powerful blowing?
I rolled, it's like not typical, but I rolled for him. He rolled a 6, so he is unsuccessful.
Can I grab his arm and go and grab onto his throat and say, I've gotten better at teleporting. What if I just blinked you into the sun, you fucking freak? Obviously, I'm lying,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to just scare him so that Mongoose can take an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks at you back, and he's like, where would you find it? And he's looking up at the sky now.
Cool. And as this happens, I'm getting around the back of him, finding some leverage, running and just leaping up the back at him.
Fuck yeah. Unleash your powers. Go all out.
Unleash your power. I got a 7.
Nice. You land on his back and start clawing away, and surprised, he lets go of Fissure and is just reacting to this Mongoose clawing at his back. He's struggling, he falls, you all fall to the floor.
I know it's basic, but I'm gonna try pick up that power inhibitor and instead of throw it just because it's right in front of me, just try to actually just do it with my hands to the person in front of me so he can't knock it back or anything is my ideal.
Yeah.
Finally. 9.
Okay. Mongoose, as you are sort of thoroughly beating this guy, his distractions just all over the place. He is screaming, he is struggling, he feels like he's losing, and Fissure on his other arm is not helping him either, so you almost feel the feeling of anguish from him and defeat. When the power inhibitor clicks around his neck, he stops moving, and you are all blinded as the sun returns to the sky. As your vision returns, you look down at Hallow and see a corpse.
He's dead?
He's dead.
Oh man.
Can you guys step away for a moment?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. He was already dead.
I get up and take a step back, and I help Mongoose as well.
Fissure like sighs as he kind of looks down. And he's kind of just like shaking his head, thinking like, "Why couldn't you just be good? You know, why are you a bad guy? Why did you and you came back and you still chose to be bad?" And he taps his ear for his communicator and he goes, "Hey, Star Jockey, I need to make a special request, just so this doesn't happen again. I got a body here. Can you shoot it into the sun?"
Hey, Fissure. Yeah, absolutely. I can do that for you.
Cool.
Everything all right?
Yeah, it's been a day, you know. It's been a day. But I think things are looking brighter already.
Oh.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what Fissure does. He kind of like steps away, looks over at everyone. He's like, "Hey, hope you guys doing good. I mean, high fives all around. Am I right? Dink, dink, dink." Be
Great
quick.
follow,
High five
bud.
culture.
So is everything okay?
I kind of like, I grab your shoulder. I'm like, "You didn't do anything wrong. He was a zombie kept alive by something to do with his powers. Power inhibitor just, you know, made him not a zombie. So I guess
he's better off.
well, I don't think there was any reasoning with him, so we're okay."
Yeah, and you know, killing a zombie technically doesn't count as murder because they're already dead, so we're chill, you know?
Yeah, trick shot, totally. That's for sure.
Comforting words, hon. Thanks. Is the one who killed him. Cool.
I mean, hey, BS, that's like 2 for 1, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, fair enough.
or 2 for 0.5?
I wonder where Beefcat got off to.
He's right here.
Meow.
He
Give
just,
him to me.
it's my cat.
Can I have him,
Yeah,
please?
sure.
I've had a hard first day.
Yeah, I hand you. First day. I hand Mongoose.
I never killed
Beefquake.
nobody before.
I hand Beefquake to Mongoose.
And I give him a scratch on the back and he
Yeah.
loves it.
And I kind of pull Trickshot aside as well, once everything's calmed down a bit. And I'm like, "Hey, Trickshot, how did you... this is awkward. How did you go about asking Gracie out? Because I'm thinking, I got like a... I don't know. I'm kind of, you know...
Well, she asked me out.
Okay,
She asked me out, actually.
I'll just wait.
She just said,
then.
like, "I know you're into me. We should just be dating now." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right."
Okay. Cool.
Gracie's a lot.
Cool. Yeah, I'll think about that.
Yeah. Hey, he puts his hand on your shoulder. You feel like a little spark in you, and he's like, "Good luck."
Thank you. Did you just make me
Did you just get inspiration?
magical confidence?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And I guess I'm with Mongoose now. I'm like, great work out there, Sid.
Shit. Yeah, you too, Gracie. You're not gonna say anything, right? I mean, he doesn't know. Nobody knows.
No, of course not.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm not kidding. You're damn good.
It was really nice to be here.
This is so nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Gotta always
Let's
end
get out of
heroes
this
happy.
fucking hellhole.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I was thinking, guys, not gonna lie. Have you seen Terminator 2?
Shall we all go see Terminator 2? Is that what you want to do?
Sure, but I was thinking.
Or is this...
Well, I was gonna say I was gonna dunk Hallow in a vat of lava.
Oh, I don't know if that's necessary.
That's what I was thinking. I decided it
Yeah,
wasn't
I think we
necessary.
can just go watch a movie.
Yeah, let's go watch Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Get some popcorn.
Yeah.
Great film.
Honestly, that's what I genuinely thought you meant.
Great film.
It's a good movie.
Let's go watch it. Let's
While
go watch
we're-
a good film.
While we're heading over to the movie theater, I kind of pulled Trish aside. I'm like, hey, I gotta ask you, when you said you saw the answer and he was kind of saying things that were freaking you out, what was he asking?
He was asking if I was doing okay. He said that there were dark magics around and that I shouldn't fall into them, and I was at risk.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I don't feel any darker or anything. Should be all good.
Good.
I did cough up a black feather, but like I'm not worried about that.
I think you should be worried if you're fucking coughing up feathers, dude.
Got fucking feathers out of everywhere today.
You need to figure out how to do this without birds.
He
That's
well
what
he
we'll
also
train
said
on Monday.
he also said that his protege might be able to help me. And actually, I met her before. Practitioner. She was the nurse that gave me the cards.
Why don't you tell me shit? Why don't you keep me in the fuck? That happened a year ago.
Well, I just learned who she was today, to be fair.
Okay. Weird. Anyway, let's watch Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Let's watch Terminator 2.
Let's watch Terminator 2. That was a beautiful, beautiful return to Earth Point 9. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for listening. I was Lucy. I was playing Gracie.
I was Tom. I played Fissure.
I was Charlie.
And our special guest.
And I was Sian, and I was the Mongoose. And it was a pleasure to finally be here.
Thank you for
Do it.
coming. It was fun.
Huh?
Do it.
Now, I hear
Do it.
Do it.
you've prepared a little song for us, Si.
Do it. Do you need to be let in?
Yeah.
Introducing Lava, aka Young Bug.
Welcome back to Season Quest. Thank you all for listening.
Season Quest part on
On
Facebook,
Twitter,
Twitter, Instagram.
Instagram.
4 seasons. We ain't no hotel. 4 reasons to subscribe and hit that motherfucking
fucking
bell.
bell.
No spells but a charming cat. Hitting on that armor class. Gibbous to sick, you about to get the party pass. And this is when.
But now you have to do one for the heroes.
Go.
Quick, freestyle. Quick, go.
Go. Do a rap.
Yeah, so it was not nice to be here. I hate this podcast, and I'm never coming back.
Let's stop recording.